Hi, everybody. Avana Intuitive here for our weekly energy reading for the week of February 5th, 2026. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Hold on, I'm going to move this just a bit. Okay, I think that's it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Weekly energy reading for entertainment purposes only. We are going to use the Archangel Metatron Self Mastery Oracle by Amanda Ellis. I'll pull the main cards from there, the three cards. I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Guiding Light Oracle from Kelly T. Smith. And then I'm going to do, oh my goodness, I put the box way over here. I'm going to do a 3-card pick with the Story Beginnings Oracle with Cassi White. So, without further ado, again, for entertainment purposes only, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you think you're subscribed, please double check because it seems like I have lost like over 10 subscribers. I don't know how it happens, but you know what? It's no big deal, but it is. It's like, oh my goodness. So please subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. And of course, hit that notification bell if you are interested. Yeah, so here we are, just shuffling the Archangel Metatron cards. I really got into this week the Archangel Metatron, I should say Archangels. Somebody said to in a comment that it's not Archangels, it's Archangels. I've always said Archangels, and I know it's Archangels. So here's what I figure: Metatron doesn't care, right? As long as you get out there and get the message out. So, looking at the Archangel Metatron Self Mastery Oracle, let's pull a few cards from here. As always, we will go through those cards, and then we will, take a deeper dive and see what we got for the week here. So I just pulled the 3 cards from the Metatron deck. Let me pull a Guiding Light Oracle card, and then I'll show you what we got. I'll show you what we're working with. This Guiding Light Oracle is big. It's a big deck. There's a lot of cards and it's big. So let's see. Here we go. First card that I get is the Lilac card. It says Lilac. It's the number. Good grief. Oh, 54, which is a 9, which is coming to the end of a phase, end of a cycle. And it says Lilac, and it says higher realms and magic. I then got the 7, and this is water. 7's and the dolphin, love the dolphin, Sirius planet. It says emotional well-being. And then I got 15, which is a 6, which is really like home life and being comfort, like home comfort, things like that, family. And it does say clarity and go within. And then for the clarifying card, I got a 57. What's that? 12. So that'd be 3. And that 3, the Trinity, lightheartedness. And it says, it is time for you to let your inner child out to play. So without further ado, let's see what these cards, what they mean here. The first card again is 54, and it's Lilac. Oh, this is interesting. As a child, you once knew that anything was possible, that dreams could come true, that spirit was real. Maybe you saw things you couldn't understand or failed to make grown-ups believe that you could see what was real. The fairies under the tree, the angel at the bed, or the relative in spirit sitting beside you. Or you may have a child in your life right now who can see and sense this. It may also be that your inner child needs to rediscover this sense of wonder now, too. So often we start believing, and then the heaviness of life can squash and diminish our ability to believe in magic and the happily ever after story. Disappointments, betrayals, loss, all leave their mark. And today you are asked once again to look up and wonder what is possible for you. The Lilac Ray comes to remind you that the world of magic is all around you. You are asked to release your attention from the humdrum of ordinary life and believe in something extraordinary and out of this world again. For it is as real as anything else, much discovered through the layers of consciousness and light. You are asked to lift your eyes to the stars rather than look down at the ground where you feel stuck or thwarted or uninspired. The realm of magic and enchantment is everywhere. The search for gold at the end of the rainbow, the glow of the moon, fairy rings, the underwater world of coral reefs, the dew on fresh grass, and the twinkling stars. As children, we believed in fairy tales. We looked up to princesses and princes and sat open mouths at visions of fantasy. To have reached the moon, man needed to have looked up and dreamed it possible. You too now need to reach higher, dream bigger, and feel the magic of life stirring around you again. I'm going to read one more paragraph here. I'm not reading all of it. The lilac ray asks you to question what you believe. Chosen by deeply spiritual people who are often called to serve spirit in some way, you may question aspects of spirituality, angels, and source energy. Maybe you have had moments of doubt and crises of faith. The lilac ray will pull you magnetically back to explore more, question more, and seek deeper truths. It is your soul calling to you, reminding you that you are so much more than just a physical body. You are a soul leading a physical life, not the other way around. I love that, because then we have this clarifying card, this lightheartedness, which talks about letting your inner child out. So, but now we'll go to 7, which is water. It says emotional well-being. Card number 7 links to the energy of the planet Neptune, helping you dive into your imagination and intuition, as well as the land of dreams. You may have been experiencing unusual or symbolic dreams recently. If so, it is time to get a journal and write them down. Doing so also helps you unlock your subconscious, aiding your emotional health, another aspect of water's deep energy. With this card, the fluid and magical element of water is inviting you to cleanse away your stresses, pain, and difficulties, and to feel held in its safe current where you can float and play. All that is heavy in your physical body becomes light within water. And as you become buoyant, you are able to relax, unwind, and feel carefree. Water is with us throughout our life, from the water within the womb from which we are born, to the water we drink every day, to the water with which we cleanse our body. Water is essential to life. You are reminded to drink enough water and bless it to charge the water with good vibrations of health and happiness. The cells in your body become filled with light as you upgrade your system. Water is needed to help this ongoing evolutionary process right now. Just as the dolphin dives fearlessly, you too are encouraged not to be afraid to explore your own hidden depths. And listen not just to the surface emotions within water's memory, but to deeper emotions that may be buried in your own seabed. Metatron makes it safe for you to feel, talk about, and explore all your emotions, anything that troubles you, and does so with the aid of the watery element to support you. The sacral chakra is also highlighted here with the illustration of the icosahedron, I'm sure I mispronounced that, a symbol that your body naturally understands as it does color in its subconscious language. Imagine the shape flowing into your sacral chakra, releasing old hurts, shocks, or experiences, and bringing strength and balance back to your center of creativity and your life force itself. All as well as you float in waters and embrace. Dive in, explore, play, and be renewed by all that is offered. Again, play, okay? It sounds like this week, this energy is, going back to being a child and playing. And then clarity 15, it says to go within, right? You seek clarity now on something that is bothering you and making you feel out of balance. It may be an answer that just won't come, or an explanation or higher meaning to something happening around you. So often we think of clarity as arriving at one defined moment in time. But clarity can come in waves when we quiet our minds, and our bodies, and allow a moment to just be. It can last for hours, days, or months. It is the still small whisperings of our soul that we often ignore or don't have time to properly hear. A state of tranquility is needed where we can stop and allow our spiritual guides to connect with us, and it helps us hear them and feel their love for us. To help with this, Archangel Metatron asks you to breathe in an aquamarine energy to bring balance to your emotional state and realign you and strengthen you. Slowly and deeply breathe in this blue ray to fill your entire body, and then breathe it out. Surround yourself with this aquamarine light and feel held, supported, and lifted out of your worries, concerns, and stress. Just allow them to dissolve. Let go. Metatron will nudge, prompt, and support you, but he will not step in to answer everything for you. He serves you by empowering you to hear your own answers and to trust in what you hear, feel, or sense. He will often give you a piece of the jigsaw, but will not complete it for you. Like the teacher that he is, he encourages you to learn and find your own way. And this starts with clearing away what is unimportant and focusing on what is. So, okay, so right, if you're waiting on an answer, I just heard too while I was saying that if you're waiting on an answer for something, or you're like waiting, and it might take a while, because it's okay, and it's okay. Because we're just going to look at that and send unconditional love to that request, or to that situation, or to that person. And we're just going to be lighthearted about it and know that everything is happening for our highest good. So then we get lightheartedness as our clarifying card, and that is number 57. Lightheartedness. It is time for you to let your inner child out to play. Your angels and guides come to you today to remind you to take some time to play. It is time for you to focus on all the things that bring you joy, that make you happy, that make you laugh, or that make you smile. Go outside, plan a dinner party with friends and family, or plan a day that only involves having fun. Let go of all the pressure that you put on yourself. You may be trying to do too much all at once. If you've been working too much or trying too hard, it is time for you to break out of your normal everyday routine and go have a play date. Sometimes the way to bring balance and healing back into your world is to not try to fix or heal something. Instead, try to honor the silly part of you, the fun part of you, and the light-hearted part of you. This part of you is your inner child. Your inner child is ready to help you breathe fun back into your life. You can literally bring back balance into your life, de-stress, and restore harmony simply by choosing to let your inner child out to play. Go ahead and give yourself permission to have fun. You will come back feeling lighter, happier, and energized. So yes, if there's something that you're waiting on an answer, or there's something that you just don't know what to do, or there's, Archangel Metatron will certainly guide you, but he won't answer it for you in the sense of telling you exactly what to do. But he might guide a person into your path, or you'll see a license plate, or you'll be thinking about something, and all of a sudden you'll see double or triple numbers and think, oh, what am I thinking about? Because that might be a part of this solution that I need. So while we all have things, not just you, but all of us, while we all have things on our plate that we need to solve, and things that we're like, oh, I'm not sure how that's going to go. Let's not waste time. Let's go out and play. Let's, go back to the magic, this lilac card, the magic of being of the inner child, and the magic we had as children, and fantasies, and playing, and, just hanging out. And the water, let's not forget the water. Dolphins are very much into play, right? They love playing. They love hanging out. Let's do this playing that we are so, and some of us, including me, are so worried that we can't play because we got to get our to-do list done. And then, of course, bringing in this lightheartedness, which is just so wonderful. It is time for you to let your inner child out to play. Lighthearted, right? Happy, lighthearted. Like skipping through the tulips, right? And it's just that time for us to start to really go back to that. Yes, there are a lot of things that need solved. Yes, there are a lot of things in our world and in the world at large that need, to probably be realigned, solved, fixed, whatever. But you know what? Today we play, right? Today we relax, we play, we enjoy each other's company, we enjoy a dinner party, schedule, even not just the party itself, but even putting that together is take that as not a job to do, but as a play, what's the theme, and who am I going to invite, and what are we going to eat, and make that a whole creative thing too. So there you go. That's what I have for this week, is really, to me, going back to lighthearted, playing, and refinding and revisiting that inner child. And I just love that, just moving through the week with that beautiful energy. So now, that being said, let's do our story beginnings, our 3 oracle cards. If you need to get a message, you know, from your guides or from your higher self, or just kind of thinking like, you know, needing that direction, like that message that you know, like when you get behind somebody and the license plate has a, you know, it's like 1111, or you look at the clock 1111. So sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that's like just a nice confirmation that I'm on my path, right? So on the right path. So here we go. Oh, these cards, of course, are all falling out. I'm going to just shuffle them a few more times here. That's actually going to be. And here we go. You're going to pick a card. You might pick all 3 cards. You might pick 2 out of the 3. Just think about which cards resonate with you. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. If you picked card 1, 14, which is 5, which is change. And it says, stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, and be love. Yeah, that's really all it's about, is love, isn't it, my friends? That's all it is. We don't have to make it any harder than that. But if you got this card, stay strong. People are watching. People are noticing. Be that guiding light. If you picked card 2, it's number 35, which is an 8, which is infinity. And that is, let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Absolutely. Allow to have that balance. Allow to have some fun. Allow for that spontaneity. That is really the spontaneity, the coincidences allows the coincidences to come in where we're like, whoa, totally meant to be. But when we let go of that fixed plan, it just allows things to happen naturally for us. And number 9 is the last card. If you picked card 3, that's a 9 that's coming to the end of a cycle. And it says, you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. Nice card here. If you really are looking for answers, it really might be time to calm down, right? Take those 3 or 4, 5, 6 deep breaths, whatever it takes to calm down, sit down, ground yourself, and then listen to your intuition. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I will be back tomorrow with the weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. And until then, namaste.